welcome to a little toning, strengthening, balance, stretching, sort of a Pilates blend of exercises today. So let's take a deep breath in. Just warming up a little bit. We're going to get right into it with the warm-up, and then at the end we'll have a nice stretch and cool down. One more. This time when you exhale, just try to take it to that forward bend, and you just pay attention and go as far as your back will let you. You can bend your knees if you need to. Feel that stretch in the lower back and the hamstrings. Roll it up, roll your shoulders back. Let's have a nice big circle back. Another one, try to bring those shoulder blades close together, and let's go forward. Good job. Now let's just take it side to side. I'm going to bring that back foot up. You don't have to. Working on balance a little bit right out of the box. You can keep those toes down. You want to do that for now. Really get that good long stretch in your torso. And engage your abs. One more each side. Other side. Good job. Now back in the center. And just like I said, engage those abs. So you want to keep them nice and tight. Tuck your pelvis under. I'll turn sideways so you can see. All right, this is lovely. I know. This is me. Abs not engaged. Pelvis obviously not tucked under. Engage the abs, tuck the pelvis under, and that's going to protect that lower back and just keep everything in a nice straight alignment. So let's take it to a side-to-side lunge. Now be careful if you have trouble with your knees. You don't have to go down very far. You can just keep it right here. But if your knees aren't a problem, then go ahead and take those arms up. And really try to get into that lunge. Last time, keep your knees slightly bent and just hinge forward at the waist so you got a nice flat back. I'll turn sideways for a second so you can see what I'm doing. Nice flat back. And then continue that lunge. And just looking down with your eyes. Try not to crunch that neck up. I know you have to look at me every now and then. Now let's add a little torso twist. That opposite arm. Reaching past your foot. And then try to bring that other arm up and back. And then if you want to try to challenge yourself, just follow that hand that's going up and back with your eyes. Look up at the ceiling. And we're going to do one more on each side. And don't forget to breathe. Back in the center, bend those knees. Let's take it down and roll it back up. Shoulders back. Good job. All right, let's take it to some squats. So feet a little bit more than hip distance apart. And I'm just going to sit down as if I'm sitting on the edge of a chair. And then I just come right back up. Really squeeze those glutes. If you want to add some weights right here, you can. I did an arm workout this morning, so I'm taking it a little bit easy on my shoulders. But I'm going to pick up some light weights in a minute. Good job. 4 more. 3. Try to keep that chest up. Now last time, but we're going to hold it down right here on pulse. Just pulse, just lowering the glutes. Back up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now hold it. How about a little further down? A little more. And then slowly back up. You can shake out those legs. Then turn your feet and knees out into a plie stance. Remember, abs are tight, pelvis tucked under. We're just going to take it down to 3, back up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. Really squeeze your glutes as you come back up. 2, 3, and up. Now let's just take it down and hold it on 3 right here. Little pulses. Like I said, you can use some weights. Put them on your legs if you want to. Pulse and then lift up that left heel. Good job. Change sides. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shake it out a little bit. We're going to take that left leg. This is going to take some balance. So if you want to get near something, the wall, whatever that you can hold on to, grab a chair if you need to do that. I'm going to lift that left knee up using your core muscles to pull it up so you're not hunching over, keeping your back straight. And then take that leg straight back, lunge it down, and then back up. And you can tap that toe like I just did. Lift it, straight back, down and up. Now we're going slow because we're working on balance. And sometimes going slow makes it a little bit difficult. Back, down and up. Let's do 4 more. Back, down and up. 3 more. Good job. 2 more. Last time. And now we're going to change legs. Same thing on the right side. Remember, pelvis tucked under, keep your abs tight. That's going to help with your balance too. So bring it up, back, down, and up. 2, back, down, and up. And only bend that knee in the lunge, as far as it feels comfortable for you to do. Up, back, down, and up. And I'm really working on my balance when I take that leg back and I don't immediately, touch it to the floor. Now sometimes I lose my balance and I have to. That's okay. 2 more. Like right now. 1 more. Knee up, back, down and up. Good job. We're going to come back to the legs in a minute, but let's work the arms a little bit. So I am going to pick up some weights. I'm just going to go with a couple of 2-pounders. You can go heavier, lighter if you want to. You don't even have to use weights on this. So let's just take it to a standing position. Keep your knees a little bit soft, and we're going to bring one arm up in the front and one arm is going to lift laterally. So up, and then when you come down, you're just going to change. And the whole time, just tighten those abs. Let that core help you. Keep breathing. Good job. One more. Bring them both down. Now arms together. Up, down, lateral, down, up, lateral. Working those shoulders. And this is when I like a lighter weight when we're doing straight arm type things. I use heavier weights when I'm doing a shorter, what is my word? I'm shortening my arm, like a bicep curl. Good job. One more after this. job. Now hinge at the waist. You're going to keep your back straight. Bend your knees a little bit. Both elbows up. And we're just going to do some tricep extensions. And you'll notice I'm not coming all the way up to my shoulders. I'm keeping my elbows high. And it's more like a pulse. I really want to focus on those triceps, the muscles in the back of your arm. So press 6, 7, 8. Now keep it here, but press your palms up towards the ceiling and then stand up straight. I'm going to turn around so you can see. And then we're going to do just a straight arm pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your arms a second. Good job. Now let's do a little bicep work and calf work at the same time. So take your arms out laterally and your toes are out. Feet are out as well. And as you tap your shoulders, lift those heels. Good job. Keep going. Now lighter weight, you can do more reps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. Shake out those shoulders. We're going to go back to those legs for a moment. And remember that little knee lift we did? Well, this time we're just going to step back into a lunge. And as we do, we're going to bring one arm up and the other arm back. And then we'll just switch. So not lifting the knee on this one. Slow and controlled. And I'm exhaling on the movement. In other words, when I come down. Good job. Couple more. One more. Good job. Shake it out a little bit. Bring those feet out about shoulder width, maybe a little further. Take that left arm up, which hopefully I'm not getting cut off. We're just going to go over to the side and up. Bend your knees if you need to, but also make sure and tuck that pelvis under. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's change sides. Side. Tucking your pelvis under. Working those obliques. And your arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now one more thing for the lower half, and then we're going to take it to the floor. So we're going to do some curtsy lunges. So you're going to bring your right foot back and just bend it and take it back out. Down, back out. Also using my arms. You can put the weights down though if you need to. Put your hands on your hips. Whatever helps with your balance. Last time, we're going to hold it down and pulse. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now just hold it, and if you can keep those arms out, keep them out. But if you need to rest them, that's fine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring everything back up. Shake it out. Get your breath, and then take that left leg. Same thing. Back behind you. Do that little curtsy and back up. really feel it in that right glute. 4, 3, 2. Now last one, but we're going to hold it and pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and just hold it for 8, 7. Keep holding. Go down a little further if you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it up. Shake those arms out. I'm going to put my weights down, but keep them nearby. Might want to use them on the floor work. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Clasp those hands in the back. Raise your arms up. Use those arms to take you forward if you want to. Get a good little back stretch in there. And back up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let's take it onto the floor. Do a little more core work, a little outer thigh, inner thigh, and then a really good stretch at the end. So I'm going to start off using my weights. I'm going to come back as far as you feel comfortable. For me, it looks like halfway back and then up. And I'm going to punch, 2, 3. Down, up, punch, 2, 3. Down, up. You got to get that little rotation in. This part, when you come back and forward, back up, is really more for the front part. And then you get that rotation in for your obliques. Up. Let's do one more. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put my hands together and we're going to do some Swiss twist. So if you want to challenge yourself, you can bring your legs up and you're just twisting side to side. So it's up to you. You could do one leg at a time or both, or put them both down and just focus on that twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Put those weights down. Hug your knees. I want to show you a challenging move, and I'm also going to show you some modifications for it, so don't freak out. But we call these boat pumpers. So I'm going to take it back again, and I'm going to bring my arms up, and as my arms come down, I'm going to lift my legs. Now you can keep one foot down and alternate. Just bring them both up if you want to. If you really want to challenge yourself, don't let them tap at all. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And bring it in. Good job. Take it on back. We're going to alternate, bringing each knee in for 2. 1, 2. And get that little inhale breath between your leg switch. And exhale when you pull the knee in. This isn't, of course, strict, straight Pilates, but we do work it in, and Pilates really emphasizes pairing the breath with the movement. One more. Hug those knees, take those legs straight up, arms above your head. We're going to jackknife up and down, up, down. Keep going. Exhale, inhale. Four more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Good job. Roll it over onto your hands and knees. While you're here, why not have a nice little cat stretch around that back up, and then flatten it. I'm going to take it on back to that full plank if you can. Take my feet back, Now if that's too much, you can put one knee down and then alternate and bring the other. Keep both knees down if you need to, and just keep doing that cat-cow stretch. I'm going to take both mine back, and I'm going to check my posture and make sure my back is flat, my abs are in. Keep breathing. If that's easy, then alternate, bringing your knees in for mountain climbers. And then you can even try taking your knees over to the opposite elbow for a little more challenge if you need it. You know what? If not, just hang into that plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly take yourself down if you can, and over onto one side. And I think I'll use my weights on this just to give myself a little more resistance. I'm going to grab a 5 for this. It's because I have that nearby. Bottom leg is bent. For support, my top leg is straight. And I'm going to lift that leg and just do little pulses with my toes pointed. Got a little thunder going over here. I know y'all can't hear it because of my mic system. Little summer storm. Now flex that foot. I could tell I haven't done this particular exercise since the last time we did Pilates. I mean, I do a lot of other things, but still, when I haven't done something, I feel it. That's a good thing, though. Bring that knee in. And this time, take that leg right out over your bottom knee. Don't let yourself roll back. Stay up. Point those toes down, and we're going to take it down, up. 7, up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Working those abductor muscles on the outside of the leg. Last one. Good job. Take that leg. You can bring it in, stretch it, give it a little love, and then take it over. Rub that muscle out if you need to. I do. I'm going to put my weight on my bottom leg, lift it off the floor for some inner thigh work, some adductor work. So point your toes, lift that leg up. Little pulses. You're not going to be able to move that leg very high because you got the other one over it. But it really just confines that movement, that exercise to the inner thigh. Keeps it from wobbling around and cheating. You're really focusing on that muscle. Now just hold it up. See if you can go a little higher. And release. Let's take it over to the other side. Now, if you have some hip issues, take your mat or a pillow, roll it up, and put it under that hip that's on the floor. Bottom leg is bent for support. Top legs you have your toes pointed. Can't talk. And then let's pulse down. I got a little sweat going. I don't know about y'all. Good job. Now flex that foot. You want to keep that leg tight. If you need to bend that top knee a little bit, that's fine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out over your knee. Point those toes down. Take it down and up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good job. Bring that leg in. Take it over. Rub that muscle out if you need to in that hip. And I put my weight on my bottom leg, point my toes, and just pulse right here. Keep breathing, working that inner thigh. Just keep pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up little higher. And release. Good job. Move that weight out of the way and go ahead and lie down prone on your belly. And we're going to do a little something for the back because we really work the front part of the core and the sides, and the core goes all the way around. So rest your head on your hands and just lift your torso up and down, up and down. Tightening everything else. Squeeze the glutes. Get a little free glute work on this one. Breathing. Now last one, but we're going to hold it up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can drop. Good job. Push back into child's pose. And that's just where you're sitting back on your heels. If that's uncomfortable for your shoulders, and you can bring your arms back. I'm going to take those hips over to one side. Stretch them out from that outer thigh work. Other side. Good job. Go ahead and have a seat. Take those legs out in front. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, just forward bend right over those legs. We'll take this down in 3 segments. So you could stay here if you want to. Maybe this is as far as you can go. Maybe this is as far as you can go. Got to start somewhere. All right, take it down again if you want to. We lose that flexibility as we get older if we don't practice and stretch. And get intentional about it. All right, one more position. Staying flexible helps you with your balance, your coordination. You know, helps you have your balance so you don't fall. Some of my younger people in the group might think, oh, I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, right now you don't. Keep this up and you may not ever have to. Good job. Roll it up slowly. Bring one leg in and the other leg out. I'm going to turn my torso, reach for that foot. And you're going to feel this also, not only in your hamstrings on that right leg, but in the hip on the left. And if that's too much for your knee to be bent, then keep both legs out. And let's go down a little further if you want to. And down a little further. Take it back up. Change legs. Turn your torso first. Reach. And take a couple of breaths here, and then try to go down a little further. A little more. Just take a couple of breaths here and try to relax. Focus on where you're feeling that stretch, where you're feeling some tightness. And take it back up. Now to stretch the inner thighs, we're just going to push the bottoms of our feet together. Sit up nice and tall. Use your elbows to press those legs down. Holding on around your ankles or your calves, okay? But not your toes. Take care of those little toes. And release. Let's do another one. Press and release. Go ahead and take those legs out and just walk those fingers out a little bit till you feel that nice stretch in your inner thighs. If you want to try to go out a little further, you can. Maybe a little bit more, but you don't have to. Especially if you haven't been doing this. Your body's going to let you know quickly. Roll it back up. It's really thundering now over here. Rest those hands on your knees. Let's take care of the neck. So look over your left shoulder. You want to try to keep your hip bones facing the front. And look a little further. And then rotate over to that other side. A little more. Back in the center, tuck your chin right down to your chest. And back in the center, take a deep breath in. And you are finished. Good job.